All right, day one of the All American Kayak Classic here on Truman. We're gonna see what we can do, hopefully catch a small limit and look for upgrades. What's up, everybody? Just wanted to do a quick tournament recap. Got back on Sunday from Truman Lake in Missouri and had the All American Kayak Classic down there. It was Friday and Saturday, pre-fished on Thursday. Definitely didn't do as well as I hoped. I think I ended up in 80th out of about 171 anglers. Pre-fishing went okay. I'd planned to go to one spot, drove a half hour to find the road closed, and to go around the detour, it was going to be over an hour driving. So I kind of bailed on my initial plan, which I think kind of, mentally just kind of put me in, not the best position. I didn't adjust how I should have. I probably should have driven that extra hour to find the, alternate spots, but just kind of went back to an area that I knew I'd caught some fish in. Pre-fished it and it went pretty well. I think I ended up about 69.5 inches out of my best 5 at the pre-fishing day I did. All between 13 and I think 15.25 was my biggest. So not great, but not too terrible. So day one hit, went back to the same area, and the bite had just completely changed in there. And the other big thing that happened was there was a last minute rule change where initially there was no length limit for the fish, and then at like 8 p.m. the night before the tournament, it was changed to a 12-inch minimum. So I think that kind of also got to me mentally, because I knew the area I was going to be fishing had a lot of 11 to 12-inch fish, and the plan was, to get a quick limit and then look for upgrades throughout the day. And that's definitely what happened. I probably caught 4 or 5 that were, between 11 and 12, but I only got one over 12 on day one, which was, I think, 14.25. So definitely day one hurt, just could not find any big bites. It was just all little fish everywhere I went. So day two went to a completely different area. Just kind of was, mentally I was feeling better because I didn't really care at that point. I definitely wasn't competing for any top places or anything like that. So just kind of explored around, tried some different areas. I ended up pedaling about 9 miles on day two. Did end up getting a small limit, all between 12 and 13 inches. But I think that was, not a great day, but, it's still fun to get out there and, check out some new areas. So yeah, the other thing, there won't be a whole lot of footage of the actual tournament because my USB port that I installed in a previous video that I've since taken down actually didn't seem to be working. I'm not quite sure if it's a wiring issue or an issue with the port itself, so I'm gonna do some debugging there, see what's going on. So I've got a little bit of footage, but probably not a whole lot of fish catching, so I'll throw a little bit of that in here at the end. And yeah, so that's kind of wrap on the tournament series for the year, and looking at probably sometime early next year for the first one of 2022. So stay tuned and we'll do that. So thanks for all the sponsors, supporters, anglers, everybody that helped put on that tournament. It was fun, even though it was tough conditions for me, and definitely a few really good fish were caught there. I think 22.5 was the biggest. So yeah, it was overall good time. Definitely learned some stuff, and look forward to continuing to improve in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
not gonna do it.